Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mike Tizzano with Fairway Independent Mortgage, going through the home buying process, and we are still kind of on step 5. Step 5 was the escrow period, which is the longest period of the home buying process, aside from maybe shopping for a house. And I wanted to go through some individual things that happen to explain them more in depth during this escrow period. So like I said in the previous video, you and your realtor are going to complete a home inspection. Once you confirm that you're satisfied with the results of the home inspection and you want to move forward, that's when we go ahead and order the appraisal if one is required on your home purchase. So what happens when the appraiser goes out is the appraiser is also going to inspect the property, just not at the depth of a home inspector. They're going to measure the square footage and make notes of the features and things like that, and then find recently sold homes in your area or the area that you're buying in that compare to the property that you're buying. And so when we get the appraisal, we have several different things that could happen. Most common and best for you is you get an appraisal at value or above as is. Okay? Every now and again, so what that means is there's nothing we have to worry about with the appraisal. It meets the value, there's no repairs to be made, and we're good to move forward with that appraisal. Every now and again, what will happen is we'll get an appraisal that's at value and subject to completion. And what that means is the appraiser had noted something at the house that is in disrepair or unsafe. So it could be anything from a cracked window to chipping and peeling paint if it's an FHA loan, which is probably the most common. So subject to completion means the home appraises at, let's say you're buying a $275,000 house, it's worth $275,000 once that window is fixed or that chipping and peeling paint is remedied. So when that happens, we have to send the appraiser back out once the noted repair has been made, and then there's what's called a final inspection fee, usually about $100. So ideally, we'd like that not to happen. And then the next thing that could potentially happen is the appraisal comes in below value. And if the appraisal comes in below value, now you have to go back and potentially, you have a couple options. You can either put up the cash to make up the difference. So let's say that $275,000 house, the appraisal came in at $270,000. You can just add an additional $5,000 to your payment because you want the house, or your down payment, I should say, because you want the house. You can challenge the appraisal. Very rarely are those challenges successful, but every now and again they are. Or you renegotiate with the seller to lower the purchase price. So those are the things that can happen during the appraisal. We'll also cover some other things that happen during the escrow period in future videos. As always, thank you for watching my video. If you are interested in buying or refinancing, go ahead and give me a call, text, email, or direct message me. All that info will be in the body of the post. Thanks, everybody.